Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got another haul. Oh yeah, I couldn't miss out on Dior autumn fall haul for 2026. Didn't like all the collection, I must admit. I only liked a number of pieces, so I've picked them up and I'm going to go through them with you here. And I'm also going to show you the Lisa Eldridge skin tint, and the shade I have is, I think it's T6, stick around for that. And a new eye pencil, which I'm going to put under my eye, and that is the Seamless Glide, and it's in Bettina. We'll have a look at that. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Mirafique Beauty. I do high-end beauty reviews. I don't come on often. I just found out the awful news that YouTube are going to be changing their terms and conditions, so it makes it even harder to be monetized as of next year. I think at this stage I don't really care anymore. If you like the video, please press like and subscribe if you're interested in high-end beauty for more maturing skin. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, I went to Space NK in Liverpool and I picked up the Lisa Eldridge skin tint. I've never tried this before, but I wanted a new foundation, one with skincare ingredients. And so that is the back of pack if you want to stop the video and have a gander at the ingredients. I've noticed there's castor oil in it. There is sodium hydroxide, glycerol. So aqua water is the main ingredient anyway. Then coconut and glycerin. There is dimethicone in it, but that's fine. Silica. There is sunflower seed oil, hydrogenated castor oil. There's a couple of seed oils in it actually. The squalene, salicylic acid, which is great for sloughing off dead skin cells, and you've got to shake it before use. It is a lovely product, so I'll try that on. Now for my Dior haul. I wasn't going to bother, I want to buy a new car. I just couldn't resist, you know how it is. So the new car can wait a bit longer. So anyway, I've opened it. And then inside is what I've picked up. So we'll go through that. I got a few little freebies. I think I love this new. I haven't really got into these Dior, the extra special perfumes they do. They're really expensive. But Dior Paradise, I absolutely do really like this. It smells like a proper premium perfume, whereas I find the other ones smell some of them smell a bit cheap, to be honest, like you wouldn't know. But this one, I'm just going to put a bit on, is like premium quality perfumes. I think it's grapefruit as one of its notes, but don't quote me on that. It's just a freebie. I'm not going to be paying for this, by the way. It's too expensive. And then I got the new Dior Eau de Parfum sample. So they've released yet another version of it again. And it does smell nice, actually, I've got to say. I do like the Dior perfumes. And then a little serum sample there. Oh, sorry, one more. Your Skin Glow Forever foundation. A bit upset with this foundation. There's not the Dior Skin, which is the matte version, but this Dior Glow. I actually really like it. I think it's a really nice foundation. It's got some staying power, I don't mind it. It's an option to buy for me. And then the two products, which are brand new to Dior, I have picked up, or bought, I should say. I haven't picked them up, I've bought them. Although I did pick them up. They are the Dior Forever Skin Veil. So I think this is, it's been released before in a beautiful glass bottle, but I noticed with their packaging, they're becoming a bit more frugal. But however, if that means it keeps the prices down, brilliant. So I picked up the Skin Forever Skin Veil, and I got it. It is a 24-hour Glow Hydrating Base, Plumping Soothing Effect, Hyaluronic Acid, SPF 25 PA++. I wanted the glow version. I just put a bit more illumination on my face because it looks a bit dark. It's going a bit dark and light, so I am filming in natural light. Sorry about this. I didn't want to put my ring light on. It's just too bright, and it's going dull and then bright again, so you will find a variation in the light. Anyway, Dior Skin Veil. I got the glow version. It is a release but a new formula, and it comes in packaging like that. And that's the back of it, if you can see that. And what I'm going to do, it's got 12 months shelf life. I will once again, and I always forget the prices, I will pop the prices below. I'm going to try half of it on this side and nothing on the other side. And then I'm going out just for a quick trip to the shops. I've got to pick up some new work trousers. So I will wear it out and report back to you. So first of all, I'll put it on the back of my hand so you can see it. So that is it there. And then I shall rub it in. And there we go. I don't know whether you can see it glowing. I'll put my other hand so you might be able to see a difference. This is my darker arm. This is me where I drive. Okay, so let's put a bit on this side of my face. By the way, I've done my eyes, just a quick eye look. So I'm just going to use my fingers for this. See how I put it half on my nose. Now, granted, it's probably more ideal to wear with... Sorry if I'm not looking at you. More ideal to wear with Dior foundation, but I'm just not trying that one today. Okay, so I've popped it on this side and there's nothing on this side. I don't know whether you can tell the difference. I know I can here. But yeah, I wanted to buy these years ago. Oh yeah, I'm just looking, sorry, if I'm not looking, I'm looking in the mirror. Yes, this is very much glowy here. And that is just, it's not too dull, but yeah. And it's slightly tacky, so be interested to see how the skin tint adheres to it compared to this side. Right, and then here is the skin tint, which I'm going to pop on. So it comes in an egg shape like that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, didn't I, how many mils was in it? It is 30 millilitres, so the normal standard. Now you can hear there's a little ball in that. That is to help mix the product because it is skincare as well as a touch of foundation. And when I was in Space NK, I noted that Victoria Beckham's skin foundation was there, but it's £104. Now, bear in mind, these products will only last 2 to 3 months of pretty much 4 or 5 days daily use. By the way, the sales associate matched this to my exact skin colour. It's not designed to be heavy coverage. It's just designed to give a glow to the skin. So this will go on all over. And you need quite a bit of it, actually. I'm using my fingers. Should have used a bit with a brush. I might use the brush just to see how it blends through. No, in fact, I won't use a brush, you know, because it just sinks into the skin really well. And as you can see by the neckline, it does match my skin perfectly. I absolutely really love this, you know. Can you see any difference there and there? I'm going to put some concealer on over it as well, just to help. But yeah, it's just a really nice, it does slightly even out. It looks really, I always have to wear a concealer anyway. So that is the skin tint. So there is it on the back of my hand. No, there's no scent. It must be from the skin veil. I will just check that skin veil. It's very minimal. It's virtually not there. Or it's dissipated completely. A slightly sweet smell, that's all. No scent in Lisa Eldridge's skin tint whatsoever. It is lovely, that. It really is a nice product. £49, I remember that much. No, £39, which I think is really good value, by the way. Considering it's 104 for the Victoria Beckham's version, although that is supposed to be divine. Now, they both have skincare and benefits in, but so the sales associate was telling me that when they ran out of the Victoria Beckham, they were recommending Lisa Eldridge to replace it because that was the closest match. So if you don't want to spend an absolute fortune, because if you think about it, if they only last 2 or 3 months, you're way over £400 a year in just your foundation alone. And it's not, these aren't full coverage foundations. They're just like skin tints with some skincare in. Now, I don't want to hide the effects of the foundation too much, but at the same time, I want it to look good. This is my airbrush concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. People are giving Charlotte Tilbury a bad rap at the moment. I have to say, their products are, you know, not all their products are amazing, but a lot of them, the skincare especially, they're exceptionally good. And I'll just blend that in with my Refair EO5 brush, which is a good concealer brush, actually. Now, I do have very dark eyes, so I like to conceal. You need a bit less, really, than what I put on my skin to conceal with that. That's what I do love about the Charlotte Tilbury products. I think, as I said, I think she's getting a bit of a bad rap at the moment. You know, people on the internet just want to make a name for themselves, so let's slag her off. I mean, make good content instead of bashing people, you know? So, yeah. I'll just use my bigger, sorry, I'm out of there. I don't want to throw the bigger mirror in your way. There we have it. So now it's quite a bland base. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish off with as much Dior products as possible. Then I'm going to show you the new Dior blush, and I'm going to wear that today and show you it as well. I have the nude matte filter. So what I'm going to do now is just, and that is it. If you remember it, it's such a nice product, this, you know. It does really blur. And I'm just going to powder. Now, I always do my T-zone, no matter what. I do my T-zone does suffer in the summer. It tends to, you know, oil up a bit. And that is just mattified. But at the same time, it has, I didn't want to mattify too much because I've got the glow filter on this side of my face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wear it and come, if I remember, I'll come back and tell you how it went. If not, I'll just update below if I forget later on. Oh, actually, I've got to say my pores are evened out on this side. Oh yeah, it's much more evening of the pores. Whereas I've got texture here. I tend to get a bit of texture here. So if I can get close, I've got texture here and less here. Sorry, that's such a close-up. If that doesn't look good, I'm going to delete it out. Okay, next is just the Dior contour, and I have it in 01 light, 001 light, and I love that packaging. I think we've seen it a million times. You can see I've gone quite through a lot of this. A bit under the chin as well, and then we will blend that through. And I like the fact that it just gives a little bit of definition around the nose, around the cheeks, definitely the double chins. That has got to be done. Okay. And then next up is the actual blush. I'm really excited about this blush. I haven't bought a powder blush in a long time, and this is what made when Dior brought this Clover collection out for fall, I just thought, oh, I've got to get it. I really have. You really can't see the back of pack, but anyway, there it is there. And oh my god, there it is. And I will take the little brush that I never use, and that is the product there. Oh, so I got the shade. I didn't even tell you this, did I? The net weight is 0.19 ounces or 5.5 gram. Wow, that has dropped from 8 grams. But I haven't bought one in years, so probably I've been dropping down, haven't we? And then it is 889 Charmed Coral. There we go. Let's do a quick swatch for you. It's quite a firm product. There it is on my finger. Oh yeah, it is quite pigmented, you know. And then I've blended it out a little bit. I want to just use, I'm going to use my Refa number 5. It's quite clean. Let's see if it'll pick up. Oh yeah, it's picked up quite a bit of product. There is tiny bit of fragrance. Once again, it's a little bit sweet. There we go. What do you think of that? That's quite nice, you know. It's not, see, the pink one is very glittery looking. Oh, but this has got like quite a nice sheen. Can you see that? I don't know whether you can see that. Let me put the light in. It is lovely. It is gorgeous, that. It's almost got its own highlight with it. I'm not going to put more than that on because I am going out. And then, once again, that is gorgeous, you know. And it's so pigmented, so you won't use a lot. Can you see that? It's got like a pale pink, which is what the other one has, you know, the pink version. But undertone is like wow, that is coming from, I'm just wondering where that's coming from. The deeper shades are the four clovers, and then that highlight shade is what's surrounding it. It's a lovely colour, you know. Just put some on my forehead as well. I feel like I've got to blend that out a bit. I'll just use soften off the edges a bit when I found it, you know, my bronzer brush. there we have it. I hope you can see that, because I can clearly see it here. That is lovely. I'm really impressed with that, you know. And to finish off, I'm going to use my Forever Glow Maximizer in Peachy. So I think that will work well with it. And that has a little doe foot. Take whatever that is off my face. I tend not to use too much of this. And I will just blend that through with a stippling brush. Oh yeah, that works well. That works really well with it. Oh yeah, that's lovely. I'm really impressed, because Dior products all go well together anyway. I'm going to finish off with my Dior lip pencil in Beige Natural. And so that's it there, and then there's the swatch there. It's a really good everyday lip liner. Go well with this day look. That's the lip pencil. And then my lip glow butter in 108 Guave. And that is how it looks there. Let me squeeze it up a bit for you. There you go. And let me put that on. And there we have it. So my initial thoughts on my new products. I absolutely love the Rouge Blush. I love this in the Charmed Coral. I think it's beautiful. It works really well on my skin. I have got it on quite muted, but that's because I am going out. And then finally, I'm going to just add that Bettina from Lisa Eldridge. So these are her Seamless Glide eye pencils. I saw it in the shop. So it's like a soft, very muted lilac. Show you that there. And I'll put it on. There we go. There it is. It's lovely. It's like a greyish lilac colour. It's not well, it's like a lilac, but you can buy a lilac pencil from it. And it's got quite a bit of a satin sheen to it. Let's have a look properly. And then I'm just going to put it under my eye to complete the look. So I've got Orchid by Victoria Beckham on the upper lid. The two eyeshadows I'm wearing are both the Dior, the waterproof Stilos, eyeshadow Stilos. I'm wearing both of them. And I'm just going to put, sorry, I'm not looking at you. And there we have it. What do you think of that? Just look really nice colour. The only thing I'd say, it doesn't have a little smudger at the end, so I might use the end of the one from Victoria Beckham instead to just slightly smudge it out. That's the only thing I'd say about, but then she keeps the prices down. I think these are a bit cheaper than the Victoria Beckham's. And that completes the look today. I really hope you enjoyed the quick get ready with me and you enjoyed the products. Please press a like if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you're not already. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'd love to hear in the comments if you bought anything from the Dior range for the fall this year and what you did buy and if you really enjoy it. And take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now. So, welcome back. I'm about to take my makeup off for the evening. I'm in the bathroom. Just wanted to show you this side is where I've got your skin veil, and this side is without. that side has held on to the skin tint a bit longer than this side, but there's hardly much in it. And this has been about 5 hours and I was out in the bright sun. It was quite sunny. It's okay. It's not amazing. It won't, I don't think it'll change your life, but what it does do, it does blur out the pores quite well. If you've got large open pores like I do, the best thing would be to use some kind of primer base. Okay, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.